Hey you, welcome to the 4G experience. My name is George and I'll be showing you what's growing on around here. It's been about a month since I made a video, and I apologize to my subscribers and all the other viewers out there that want to see what's growing on out here and see how everything's coming along. But I started a new job a few months ago and it's, pretty much consumed me. So, but after work I would come home and mess with my garden, and well, I guess y'all see what's been happening around here. So I guess you could say this is going to be a full garden update, along with the compost pile, what I'm doing with the compost, and pretty much everything else. So and there's Akira there. Hey Akira, hey girl, what you doing? Say hi Akira. Don't run off on me. Okay, get over here. All right guys, well, if you haven't checked out any of my past videos, please do so, or if you like, please subscribe, and you'll be the first ones to get the first updates of new videos that are uploaded and see what's going on around here. Okay, so for those of you who's been following my garden, as y'all know, here I had my lettuces, well, all my greens, cabbage, broccoli. Well, I didn't have no cabbage this year. No, I didn't. I had a whole bunch of lettuces, some kale, all kinds of other stuff right here. Broccoli, what is that, cauliflower and stuff. As you can see, I've harvested pretty much everything that I could. Hey, there's some kale there still. Need to trim that back down a little bit. Pretty much everything else is bolted. If I haven't already taken it out, it's already bolting. So as you can see, there goes my seeds. And if I'm just letting them, look, this is how I'm replanting. You see that? You see all them seeds flying around? I break that off and just shake those around. I am going to mulch this after I'm done doing all this here. I am going to mulch it with some grass mulch. Let that break down, and I'm going to layer it pretty thick. I'm pretty much done with this here. I want to go ahead and add all the nutrients and everything back. This is an existing garden. I did add some compost, some amendments to it, and the such. So it does have some kind of nutrients in there. But this, I'm just going ahead and whack all this down now and just cake on the grass mulch and let that add to the nutrients and stuff. I'm also adding compost and other amendments underneath the grass mulch. But pretty much I'm gonna just let all of this just rest until the fall. And in the fall I will go ahead and do another planting. Don't know what I'm gonna plant yet. I'm gonna see what does go well here in Houston. And here's my, what's this, broccoli? Yeah, my broccoli's done gone to seed for the most part. I didn't get very much broccoli out of this. I got a few heads out of it, but I'm not too happy with it, so I'm really not sure if I want these seeds to drop here, which they already have. But I mean, I'm just gonna let this grow as it wishes next year, or whatever comes up in the fall. If the seeds start sprouting, which some have, as you can see here. Try to do this slowly. See, we got a little small one here growing. Got a little leaf problem. No, ain't too bad. But some stuff are starting to sprout again, of course, with the grass and weeds as well. I'll be weeding all of this and stuff, so hopefully I won't have too much of a problem next year. Here's my broccoli. As you can see, I've mulched this already with grass clippings. I was thinking to myself one day, I was mowing, and we have about an acre here that I mow, and all that grass clippings, I'm like, man, that could be used for something. So sure enough, as soon as I Google it, or Akira, get over here, girl. Come here. Akira's trying to sneak off. Akira, get over here. She'll come over here. Yeah, so it's sure enough, as soon as I Google it and YouTube it, I mean, everybody but me knows about grass clippings. So, either way, well, I guess I found out late, but hey, I got plenty of grass, plenty of time left. It's mid-June, so I have, no, it's beginning of July. Yeah, oh, 4th of July is this Friday. Cool, we have off with pay. All right. So either way, I got plenty of time to cut more grass and mulch everything else around here. Here used to be my onion patch, and I still have a few onions in here. Well, alongside these weeds I do. Let's see there. Yeah, here we go. These didn't grow too well. Look at that. That's puny. But they're very tasty and sauteed in salads. The greens are good in the salads and everything, so they're still good to go. I'll come in here, weed all this out here, and harvest all the rest of these onions because they're not going to grow anymore. And here on the other side, hey, I'm on YouTube. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Okay, let me see if I can come around. On one half of the onion patch, I went ahead and harvested everything. We've been eating it throughout the summer. I mean, it's been delicious. We haven't bought up one onion this whole year, and we've had multiple parties, you know, family get-togethers to where we always eat a lot of onions and the such. Well, we didn't have to buy one single onion this season, so that's great. So here we have 98 more days before our first frost comes. Yep, that's right. I got plenty of time to plant more onions. So what I did here, I added some amendments. I added some compost, some vermiculite, and some cocoa peat moss like thingy. Yeah, so either way, I'm about to plant some onion seeds there. Hopefully I have enough time to harvest them before the freeze, and that will last us throughout the winter. Here I had spinach. I'm gonna get out of the sun. Here I had spinach, some carrots. The carrots didn't do so well, so I went ahead and yanked them out. And these banana trees. I have 2 banana trees here, and if you can see the size, okay, these are right above my head, so they're about 6 feet tall. I have 2 of them there. I have a couple of pups here growing. Look at that. And I heavily mulched this with grass clippings. But you see, oh, see, I got some banana pups here growing. I'm gonna just reach down deep and just break them off. I don't need them robbing nutrients from the 2 that I want to produce bananas this year. And as you can see, I put some leaf mulch, some compost. I put all kinds of goodies in here. So now I just cover it back up over here, and then we're good. I'll come check it out here in a little bit, make sure. Oh, hey, excuse me. Make sure there ain't no more pups down there. As you can see, the rest of my banana runs. Are you really gonna make me count those? No, you're not. Exactly. Okay, so either way, there goes my banana runs. I do harvest the pups off of those, and I sell them locally here, and that helps with whatever costs I have with the garden. The greenhouse that's still in construction over there that I need to hurry up and get to because, well, we only have 98 days. And I have plenty of other stuff that I need to put in that greenhouse, which I'll get to here in a little bit. Okay. For those of you who's been following, you remember this apparatus thingamabob that I built out of the bamboos that I harvested from this property? Yeah, I got cucumbers on this side, growing up this trellis. I got Juliet tomatoes growing up on this side. Oh, and check these out. Oh man, these are these yellow pear tomatoes. Look at that. This is perfect right there. Can y'all see that? Let me pan this way. Oh, look at that thing. We have had this past month, I'll say more than 15-20 inches of rain. So they're starting to split from all the excess moisture, excess water. But let me see. Oh my god. Those are good. Hopefully you can see me there, but I'm gonna eat another one. My garden is all organic. I do not put any pesticides, any kind of chemicals in this thing. So I do have some bug problems, but they've been kept to a minimal. I've been using great compost. I've been brewing my own compost tea now, which I'll show you here in a little bit. I do have a little bit of, I don't know what these spots are called on my cucumbers. If you can see that there, if anybody has any idea if that's blight or mold, moss. I don't know what the names are called, but let me show you. And we've been harvesting off this thing for the past 3 weeks. You see in here, I know I got a few of them in here. Oh, there goes one. I can't remember what kind of cucumbers these were, but I'll tell you what, they've been doing great. You see, there's one. There's one hiding back here. Let's see here. Oh, there's a dingy one right here. Okay. Oh, here goes a nice one. Down over here, you see that. And, oh, right beside that, there's another one the other side. Look at that. Yeah, these are, they're ready for picking. So either way, like I said, this is all organic. I do not use any kind of pesticides or any of the other stuff. And check this stuff out. It looks like something just sat here in the middle of all 3 of these and just started munching away. Oh, I got a caterpillar in here somewhere. It has to be. Oh yeah, I found these huge green. I mean, these things were 5-6 inches long, thicker than my thumb. Green, bright green caterpillars. I posted some pictures on my Google Plus page. If you haven't been over there, just go to the 4G Experience and they will show up there somewhere. Akira, get over here. Get over here. Get in the backyard. Let me pan slowly. Get back there. There you go, good girl. As you can see, my tomatoes are doing fabulous. Let me come back. Man, I haven't done this in a while that I'm forgetting how to take a video. Look how huge these things are. This thing is way over my head. That thing is standing, if I stood it straight up, 8 feet tall. That's that yellow pear tomato that I planted. Bought that for $1. Exactly. Everything else is planted from seed except for this yellow big boy over here, which them caterpillars I was talking about, yeah, pretty much munched it. I mean, they didn't eat the whole trunk or anything like that, but it ate everything all the way up. So it pretty much killed it off. I do have some fruit here still, and I'll tell you what, this is some delicious stuff. Oh yeah. So I just chopped it off right there, but see, look what I'm growing here. See that sucker right there? Nice, good, thick sucker. I'm gonna let that get another 2-3 days. I'm gonna cut that off and plant it right in the ground. And as soon as these wrapping up here, I'll pull this one out. Well, you know what? I'll probably plant that sucker right there in a pot for now. And once this fruit ripens up, I'll yank this plant out because that's all the fruit it has. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. And that's it. I'll yank that one out and put that sucker in there. Hey, that sounded kind of cool. I'll yank it out, put that sucker right back in there. Which is pretty much what you're doing when you're pulling a sucker out. Here goes some of my beef steaks that I planted way after everything else. Because as soon as I start yanking these out, these be that grown already, and then once these go out, they'll have full sun. Don't have to worry about it. Okay, here goes my tomatillos. My tomatillos here, as you can see, are doing just fine. I got another one back there. These are pretty late in setting fruit. I got 1 billion flowers, but not much tomatillos in here. But this thing is massive. This thing has to be at least 5 feet wide, 5 feet tall. If y'all can see that without the sun beaming down in y'all's eyes, that'll be great. But, oh, and I don't know if y'all can tell by the video quality, I got me a new phone. This is the new Galaxy S5 Active. And this is supposed to have twice as many pixels or whatever them things are called than my last phone. So my pepper plants could be doing a lot better, but with all this rain and everything, I know I have some kind of problem with the soil, because they're just late for taking. And I started these indoors 4 weeks before I brought them out here, so they're not doing as good as I would like. But I tell you what, they're catching up. I mean, this guy here has, you know, at least 10 peppers on it. This guy here, as you can see, cayennes. That one right there, I still don't know what it is yet. This tall one here, it hasn't said any fruit, but we'll find out what it is. This guy here, this is I don't know, some kind of sweet pepper or some. Let's see what this thing says. Okay, focus. Sweet heat. If anybody sees a name on this thing, please let me know, because I have yet to find one. Okay, but I got a whole bunch of those on there. You know what? I noticed that I have a whole bunch of cayenne peppers. I planted these peppers from a seed pack that had mixed hot peppers. So either way, here's another pepper garden, pepper raspberry, whatever. Either way, there goes one more peppers. Hey, look, hey, there goes some of my energy drink. Okay, now these two here, I planted at the beginning of the season, which I thought I planted too early, so it died off. I replanted after that, it died off. So I'm like, okay, I got a problem with my soil. So I took half the soil out, mixed in some compost, mixed in some vermiculite, vermiculite, some peat moss and stuff. Replanted some corn, which is supposed to be an organic corn and stuff, but I'm having, I don't know, I guess what's a leaf miners or something. I don't know. There's something going on with my corn again. This is the third time I planted this, and I've mulched it, you know, pretty good. You know, well, look, I didn't mulch it too much. It's what, about 2 inches? 2 inches of mulch, grass mulch, and it's doing the same darn thing. I cannot get these 3 planters here. These 3 raised beds, I cannot grow anything from seed. I've done mixed in what I need to mix in, what's been recommended, and I just can't get nothing to sprout. Well, I got it to sprout, but after it sprouts, that's it. I get nothing else from it. Yes, they get constant water and everything. These 3 here are that size, and they remain to be that size because I planted them in there a month ago. And I guess they're just living. Well, this guy here is actually growing, and he's recuperating because remember those caterpillars I was telling you about? Yeah, he came over here and just ate the whole darn thing. Okay, let me try to move this to the side. See, that's before. I mean, that's during the caterpillar attack. This is after, so this is all new growth, which is great and awesome. I don't have any new peppers on there because that darn caterpillar ate all the peppers too. So either way, okay, let's move on. Let's see. Okay, let's back up here and look at the peach tree that I planted this season. And we walk slowly. Okay, here we go. Look at that peach tree. It's doing great. I mean, this thing has been doing pretty well. I cut it back severely when we first put it in the ground. So I'm gonna let it grow this season. Just let it do what it's gonna do. Let those roots dig in nice and deep. Get some of that good soil underneath. Then I'll come in and prune off anything that's growing towards the middle, like this feller here. See, can you see that? Yeah, like this feller here, I'll prune off. I'll probably prune off these down here. And anything, well, I guess everything is pointing straight up, but I'll start training it for the branches to start growing outwards and stuff. Okay, and over here, okay, well, look, here's another angle of it. Okay, all right, then here in a minute I'll take you over to the rest of the, I guess you could call, what would you call it? I don't know, oh, orchard, sort of a mini orchard. So I'll take you there in a minute. Okay guys, and here we are. This is a key lime tree, and I had 2, let's see, I had 2 of these guys growing out of it. in the beginning of the season, which I cut out, yanked out, and repotted, and they actually set root and are growing just fine. I'll show you here in a little bit. So out of this one plant or tree, I got 3. So cool. Here's a kumquat that we have. This is the sweet kumquat, the citrus, japonica, miawiwa, kumquat sokri. I know I didn't pronounce that right, but either way, you know, these guys set fruit late, and man, we had a whole bunch of flowers. Oh look, there goes one right there, right in the middle. Come on, guy, focus, focus, focus. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. Okay, it's not gonna do it. There it is. You see it? Yeah, this guy was loaded with them, and then of course the April 15th freeze came in and just wiped everything completely out. This is a guava. Don't ask me what kind. I just know it's a guayaba. We call them guayabas. I guess people around these parts will call them guavas. But there it is. Our fig tree is doing just fine, although he looks kind of funky. I mean, check him out. Check out the way this guy is growing. I'll tell you what, man, this guy has an attitude. And I pretty much reckon this from where it's at. It's on the northeast side of the house, so he's not getting much of any kind of sun except for in the morning. But look at that, this guy is loaded. Now these here are not the purple kind, although that might look purplish, but it's not. That looks like it has something on it, but it's not the purplish kind. These figs grow yellow. Yeah, they're actually yellow when they're ripe. And as you can see here, this guy here is just sagging all the way to the ground. So what do? I'm gonna whack that thing right here, remove any foliage except for at the growing tip, remove any fruit, stick her back in the ground or in a pot, and let her grow. And that'll give a chance for these guys over here to grow straight up and actually start looking like a real fig tree. So either way, okay, next, what's next? Akira, okay, he's around here somewhere, I hope. And this is our loquat that we have planted in the ground. This past season, or in the spring, I think we only had one fruit that the birds didn't eat, and that was half eaten by some kind of worm or something. So either way, hopefully this off season they'll do a whole lot better for us. All right, there we go. Here, let me take you way over there. Okay, I'll be there shortly. I love this phone. This has pause on it. My other phone didn't have pause. You either stopped and then edited the other video in, or you just stopped the video completely. So this phone here, you actually have pause. Okay, let's see if we can get in there without the sun bothering us. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Now this whole planting, this whole big old pot here, I don't know what size pot that is, 100 gallon, 100 some gallon or whatnot. Either way, these little maters I planted way down in the bottom, and as the season went on and the maters got taller and the habanero plant in the middle got taller, I kept on bearing it and bearing it and bearing it to get this big old stocky, massive looking trunk there. It's a pretty nice looking tomatoes. Now these here are Romas. Got a Roma on the other side. This is actually a Juliet, which, well, no, that's not right. Yeah, which, this is actually a Juliet, which will keep on growing and growing and growing. But I'm actually planning on overwintering this somehow. I'm gonna build something around it since I can't move it. I think the thing must weigh a ton. So what I'm going to do, and I just harvested some habaneros off of this thing earlier today before I even thought about making a video. Like, man, I haven't made a video in so long. I'm pretty sure everybody's very upset with me, and these onions have been doing their job. I mean, I haven't had a pest problem on these tomato plants all season long at all. So this guy over here too, he's, like I said, they're splitting right down the middle. We had a whole bunch of rain. Oh man, this guy's laying on the ground, so I need to pick him up. And I've just been using these bamboo stakes. Let me give you a backup view here. It looks ugly. But I'll tell you what, once this thing fully grows out to its full growth, I'm pretty sure this thing's gonna look massive. And I did use Ray's method over at the Practice 55712 channel. If you haven't checked out his videos, or if you haven't checked out his videos and you're a gardener, then I don't know what you've bingbeen doing. Also, John Kohler at growingyourgreens.com. I mean, they're both guys have their own way of growing things, their own methods, their own ideas, their own thoughts, their own deal. And honestly, sometimes it looks like they're kind of back and forth on each other, but they're great buds, and they're great people. If you haven't checked out their videos, go check them out. I mean, just another one is Audra Russell. She is awesome. She is a master gardener, or master greenology, or what would you call that? Planology, a vegiologist. Yeah, we'll use that word. I live in Texas, so vegiologist is actually a word. So there you go. Go check them out. They're awesome. They're great. I get a lot of great tips and ideas from them, and go check them out. Okay. Well, oh, and plus subscribe to my channel. Huh? I got some pretty good videos out there. I got plenty more to come. I still have that greenhouse I need to build, which I am going to shoot in video, so you can see how I put that up. What's in there now are cedar logs for my ranch, the 4G ranch, which came to 4G Experience. So there we go. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the squash and zucchini. And now we're at the squash. I love this phone. Now we're at the squash and zucchini patch. Oh, and we have some cantaloupe here too that I'm trying to train to grow up this fence here, but it keeps being stubborn. And as you can see, there goes. Let's see if there's any of them nasty things down there. Does that look healthy to y'all? Yeah, it does to me too. Okay, I got a lot of male flowers on this one. Not many females. And as you, and the way you tell from a male flower and a female flower is the long stemmed one with the bud on top is the male, and the one with the, okay, let's see over here. Oh man, look at that one. Sorry guys. Look at that. Oh, that one's ready for picking. I am going to grill me some squash. Yes, I am. Okay, let me find y'all a female one. There's, of course, just like every bar in town, there's more males than females. That sucks. I'm kidding, guys. I'm married, and I do not. Well, yes, I go to bars, but no, I don't go for that kind of party. And oh, look, while we're looking for the females, here's a whole bunch of palm trees that I've planted in these pots, and whatever these things are, I don't know what these things are, but they look pretty. And my mom had a big old mess of them over there, so I decided to split them up and put them in their own pots. But yeah, it's a gardening show, and I guess, yeah, of course it's not, you can't eat these palm trees, but they look pretty, don't they? I guess that counts for something. Okay, here's some other raised beds that were an experiment to, I guess, nothing yet, but we'll get something out of them. Okay, let's see here. Let's get back here. These on this side is zucchini. So okay, here's a good example of a female. You see that one right here with the big old flower on top and the fruit on the bottom? This does not sound right. Yeah, so that's a female. Okay, big old bud on top, fruit on the bottom. Males, big old long stem. Let's see here, big old long stem with a bud on top. Okay, that's the difference. And let's see, no zucchinis. Oh yeah, we do have one back here growing. Look at that. You see it? You see it? It's right there. You see her? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. So we have no problem with pollination over here. Things have been pollinating pretty good. I don't see many wilted buds. Oh, I guess this could be one. Yeah, there goes one that didn't get pollinated too well. So that's all that is. It's not no disease or anything like that. Just, I guess the pollinators didn't get there. Okay. And over here on this side, I have my cantaloupe growing. I got 2 plants in this one. And I let 2 growing vines come out of each one. So one I have trying to train up. Oh, here we go. You see that right there? Yeah, but it's training to the opposite side of where I want it. So as soon as I'm done with this video, I will surely get them back over here on this side. Let's see over here what we got. Hey, check that out. We have a cantaloupe, huh? Look at that. Let's see how big this baby is. Oh yeah, look at that thing. It's about what? 4 inches, 3 inches long. And there's another baby one over there. All right, check that out. Let's see, come on. So let's get some more surprises. There's another one here. Is that it? That looks like it for now. I'm pretty sure I'll find more once I start digging in here and cleaning this up. But if you see here, I also have some baby palm trees growing. You see that? Yeah, those are baby palm trees. So we got palm trees growing all over the place now. That's wonderful. That means next year I can't have a garden here because it'll be full of palm trees, because I did spread about probably a couple 100,000 seeds in these beds. Which of course this cantaloupe and squash will not let them grow because they'll just shade out everything. But as you can see, got all these other palm trees. The mom's up there in front. The mom and dad are up there in front. They dropped their seeds. They started growing on the ground underneath the palm trees. So me and my mother started harvesting them and putting them in their own pots. And now they're baby palm trees all over the place. Okay. Now this is the mess of a greenhouse I have. As you can see, I have sago palms back there. I have I have a different assortment of bamboos. I got some weird looking bamboos too. I mean, I just don't know. I got a date palm back there in the back. This is a Meyer lemon. Yes, it is. This is a Meyer lemon, which needs some love and attention. I guess the soil's still pretty good and soft, pretty warm. And this guy's pretty much been fending for himself. Anything over here, I have not been watering. I have not been fertilizing. I have not done anything to anything over here inside this greenhouse. Well, what will be a greenhouse. The poles are there. See, way up there. So I'll have that growing. I'll have this built here pretty soon, for sure. Here goes more of these weird looking thingies. I know they grow a big old flower up the middle of them, so